This is a review on landscaping with fruit. This book is all about using fruit plants to create beauty in your yard. With a little planning, you can create a beautiful edible landscape. I love the pictures and illustrations in this book. There's also great advice on site analysis and design elements. This book is divided into 8 sections: an introduction, landscape design basics, considerations in planting, growing the plants, home landscape plans, guide to fruiting landscape plants, an appendix, and an index. Let me just show you some of my favorite parts of the book. Here's an excellent example of how the book talks about balancing your dooryard planting. Gives excellent tips and suggestions. And here's an example of foundation planting with color and texture. I love how they're implementing the blueberries and lingonberries in this foundation planting. Here's another example of putting it all together. The author does an excellent job on helping you to plan your yard. And then if you don't have much of a yard, there's also several sections on growing fruits in pots. There's also maintenance and care of your plants, and here's an example of pruning. And here's another site plan. And in this chapter, it lists the different fruit, their names, kind of what they yield per year, how to care for them, the zones, pollination. And they do that for, it's the largest chapter, and they do that for every variety of fruit you can imagine. And you can see here all the different kinds. And then towards the end is suggested reading and online resources. I've always had a love for an edible landscape, and this book delivers on helping to implement some of my favorite fruits. I highly recommend this book, no matter the size of your yard. It's a very good practical advice from planning to harvest. I give this book 5 stars.